The woman shifted her weight slightly, the snow crunching softly beneath her boots. Her hands tightened around the plastic bag of flowers, the cellophane rustling like a whisper in the frozen air. Each sound seemed louder than it should have been, as if the park itself was amplifying every small movement, reminding her of her place as the unseen observer. From where she stood, she could see everything: the man's bowed head, the little girl's steady gaze, the way their hands clung to each other as if the world might steal them apart at any moment. It was a scene she had imagined countless times, a scene she had prayed for in lonely nights and empty mornings. And now, watching it unfold, her heart ached with a mixture of longing, relief, and fear. Her breath fogged in front of her, curling into the glow of the nearest street lamp. She could almost see her own reflection in it, pale, tired, older than she remembered. The years had not been kind, not because of age, but because of waiting. Waiting for promises unkept, waiting for doors that never opened, waiting for the sound of footsteps that didn't return. The flowers in her hand were meant to celebrate a reunion, to bring color into the bleakness of winter. But now they felt heavy, almost mocking. What were flowers compared to years of absence? What could roses and lilies say to a child who had waited too long for her? Father's voice? She lowered the bag slightly, feeling its weight drag against her arm, as if it too had grown weary. She wanted to step forward, to close the distance, to say something that might bridge the gap between the man she once trusted and the child, who had learned patience far too young. But she knew, deep down, that her presence could shatter this fragile moment. The bond being tested on that snow-dusted bench was not hers to mend. It belonged to father and daughter alone, so she stood silent. Her heart pounded against her ribs, each beat echoing with memories she tried not to summon. Nights of comforting a crying child, days of offering excuses she barely believed herself, letters unsent, phone calls unanswered, and now, after all of it, here he was, broken, confessing, clinging to the small girl who had never stopped hoping. Her eyes stung with unshed tears, but she refused to let them fall. Instead, she whispered inwardly, a plea only the night could hear. Don't break her again, please, not this time. The little girl leaned closer to the man, her mittened hands holding on with a strength far beyond her size. The woman's throat tightened as she watched. That small act, a child refusing to let go, was worth more than every apology, every excuse. Snowflakes drifted around her, settling on her hair, on her coat, on the plastic bag of flowers. She didn't brush them away. She simply stood there, a silent witness to a fragile, unfinished miracle. And though she said nothing, her presence wrapped around them like the snowfall, gentle, quiet, undeniable.